Good afternoon, everybody. This is Deborah with Deborah's Blue Tarot. I hope everyone's having a good day so far. And if it's not good, make it fast, right? It's a rainy day here in the metropolitan Detroit area. I had an early appointment this morning, and I wore I wore this red jacket that my sister gave me. I love it, okay? And it has a hood, and you know what happens to thin hair when you put a hood on? This. So anyway, so I leave the apartment. I leave the house with my red jacket on and my hood, and I was laughing all the way to the car. It was raining, but I was Little Red Riding Hood. It was funny. It was funny to me. Let's just put it that way. It was super funny to me. Anyway, today I am going to be reading on another political reading because I like them. And I feel, how do I explain it? I feel like I can get that knowing sensation that something good is ultimately going to happen sooner than we think. Let's just put it that way. But anyway, I've always been a political, I don't even know, junkie, a political junkie. Even from the youngest days, I can tell you exactly where I was in second grade, when John F. Kennedy was murdered by the three-letter departments in collaboration with C, F, MAF, I'm not laughing because of his death. Believe me, that is so not funny. I'm laughing because of the Anyway, I have always been a political junkie. I have lipstick on, okay? This is why I don't wear lipstick. This is why, actually, I hardly wear any makeup. I have makeup on now. You wouldn't believe that, would you? Anyway, so we're going to be reading on two things in the political arena, both from subscribers. Bless you all who have subscribed and liked and supported me. I want to say a special I love you to Sheila of Sheila's Celtic Tarot. I've been watching her since her very first video. And I remember thinking to myself, oh my God, if I could have half of her hair. She has beautiful hair. I think it's beautiful. And it's interesting to see how she has amplified her gifts, so many, with remote viewing and her card reading and pendulums, and she's just got many gifts. One of which is the kind that you can't learn it, you can't buy it. She is kind. She is lovely. She is wonderful. So, as you know, if you're Sheila, come sit by me, girlfriend. I'll protect you because I love you. At any rate, I'm so happy that my subscribers have subscribed to me. I want to say it's almost unbelievable. I'm just saying, like, would I watch me not being me and go, she's great? I don't know. But I know I would say, what personality? I have a good vibe because I'm older now. I've learned a lot of lessons because that's what we're here for, right? And I have made some changes, and as you go through life, you kind of learn things. I have made many mistakes. I'll make more, I'm sure. But I have never harmed anyone intentionally. Never killed anybody. That's a good thing, right? Nor will I. And I love my little nieces. Sending love to you girls. I'll see you this week. I'm helping Mom. Her mom is my niece, who I literally watched come into this world over 40 years ago. Anyway, I'm going to be helping her out later in the week. 3 girls. 2, almost 4, and 6. Okay, so let us begin. We're going to start with a question from Yvette P8735. Sorry, Yvette, I have cats. I feel like I have it for her. On John Federman, the senator from Pennsylvania. I know that, and this is on public record, it's not something I only know. I know that he has had or is having some issues with depression, anxiety, etc. I don't know for how long he's had them, but this is before he became senator. And actually, I seem to remember him having a heart issue during the campaign. And a lot of people were like, oh, no one's going to vote for him. Oh my God, we're going to lose a seat, the Senate in Pennsylvania. And wouldn't you know it, he won. Bless him. At any rate, Yvette wants to know if anything is going on with him in terms of anxiety or anything along that diagonal line from, the brain to the heart. And so I'm going to throw some cards on this, and then I'm going to pull out my little pendulum. This isn't my regular one, but it works great. It's obsidian, and I wear an obsidian. This black thing is an obsidian. I've been wearing it with the exception of when I was in the hospital, when I needed it the most. The only time I took it off was for an MRI. Okay. John Federman. John Federman, are you okay? John Federman, Senator. Senator Federman. Why are you warm and fuzzy with the red hats? What's going on? John Federman. Okay. I'm going to pull 5 cards. I'll bring the camera down in just a moment. Okay, I'm pulling 3 to pull aside. The Two of Wands is the energy of this deck at this moment in time. This is the Two of Wands. Wands are typically movement or action. He's got the world in his hands. He's holding on to the wands, and he's waiting for his ship to come in. Some help from across the water. In this particular card, I feel like he's giving us away. What a shock, right? Okay. So I'm going to bring the camera down and I'll show you my 5 cards and talk about them a little bit. We have first the Hierophant. And by the way, the deck is called Starlight. And it's a offshoot of the Rider-Waite. The Hierophant is typically institutions, government in a more broad general sense, schools, colleges, universities, churches, synagogues, mosques, the post office, people who clean the streets. It's just all this governmental and local to federal things, okay? Secretary of State, something like that. Locally, I'm talking, not federally. But the Hierophant is institutions. King of Wands. This is a king, obviously. There's the crown. With his wand, again, wands are about movement. And he's got like a little, I don't know, a gecko or a something down here. I don't like the creepy crawler ones. I'm into pets that you can take for a walk, you can scoop their litter, or you can talk to them from their bird cage or hold on to them. That, for me, is a pet. At any rate, King of Wands. Someone with a lot of power who's making changes. He's making movements. No, I do not think that this is Felon45. I refuse to associate him with any kind of a king, no matter what. I won't. So the King of Wands, right after the Hierophant, changes to governmental institutions. The Four of Wands, every single card, practically. The Four of Wands. This is joy and happiness in your new home. The Four of Wands. They are celebrating a lot of decorations, ribbons, etc. This is a card of happiness. So perhaps this is when he first won the office. The King of Wands. I'm not yet sure who I think that is, but it would be someone at a higher level. Maybe this is, like a Mitch McConnell or some such. I don't see this as executive branch leadership. The Hierophant, of course, all the government, everything. The Happy card are Four of Wands. The Chariot, moving at speed. You can see this individual with the sword. So he's either legal or surgical or electronic or digital or some kind of medical background, but you can see these, I'm going to call them, like, I don't even know what to call them. They look like people with wings, with that headdress on. They're the ones leading the chariot, and they are literally ready to fly. I mean that without making a joke. And this judge, lawyer, leader, maybe it's Elroy, Elroy Jetson, Space Cowboy. I don't know. I don't see it that way, but this is a card of incredibly fast movement. Something is about to change. Could be like an ambulance if we're talking about someone being unwell. The Five of Swords. The five cards, any five card. And this was taught to me long ago by Marie from Marie's Table. I don't know if she's still on. But 5 meant to her stop, halt, hold. Stop, halt, hold. So this 5 of Wands is someone embattled. He won the fight, but he lost the war because his friends are walking away from him. So yes, he showed his brute force by claiming victory over them. They're not bleeding. The swords are, it isn't necessarily something that they would use to puncture a person. Sometimes it's just that, how you play with a sibling. Okay. John Federman. These cards make me feel like you won, you had it all. This may be the leader of the Red Hats in the Senate, because John is in the Senate. You were given, your seat. This was a very happy moment for everyone in Pennsylvania. They're celebrating you here. And then something has happened to cause a shift. You are being moved quickly. Surgery, hospitals, something is going on. And you're being moved quickly. And like I've said before, these wands can typically be any number of things, including medical. These two walking away, and this one standing there pompous and thinking he's all that. And what does Linda say? All that and a cup of tea. I'm going to let you look at it really closely. If you look at the face of the person who, quote unquote, won the battle, he doesn't look too happy though, does he? Like he's not. I think the message I'm getting is, gee, I thought this would be more exciting to win, as they walk away together. And he's left alone with his swords. It could also be something medical, surgical. And these two people back here might be family members waiting to hear. And this could very well be the surgeon, the doctor. Things are not right with him. I have a couple cards I set aside. Let's see what they say. In no special order, the Ace of Cups, an emotional, phenomenal card. It's happiness and tears. The Eight of Wands, information coming in quickly. The wands are fast movement, and when it's upright, it's fast movement. When it's reversed, it's slow. The Six of Pentacles. This is the giving and receiving of gifts, charity. Like I say, pentacles can be food, not only money. If you look really close to his hand, he is giving them something. But he hasn't given this person with the blue sheath on anything. Apparently, he's only choosing the white guy, even though he's not. That's the scales of justice. If you look really close, you can see the scales of justice are even. So each person is going to get an even number of, let's call it gifts, charity, help. Highly emotional. There's nowhere to go from the Ace. And this is an eagle. And we know that the American eagle, or the American bald eagle, is our federal bird. You know what I mean? Like our symbol. And fast. Something's going on. We're going to find out about it quickly, soon. I am a little worried. Before I move forward, I'm going to use this. This is yes. Let me show it to you. I know you've seen it before, but I always keep it with yes at the top. I really don't need the platform, but everyone else was buying one, so I wanted one, and I got 3. Spirit, please say hi to everybody. This is a big hug, a big hello from Spirit. Spirit, can you show everybody the yes? Thank you. Clear, please. Spirit, will you show no? Show us no. So side to side. So east and west is no, or west and east, doesn't matter. And north and south, like this, I'm doing that on purpose, is yes. Spirit, I'd like to ask you some questions about Senator Federman from Pennsylvania. Would that be okay? Yes. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Spirit, is Senator Federman unwell? Yes. Clear, please. Spirit, is Senator Federman seeing... I moved my arm, I'm sorry. Is Senator Federman going to need some sort of surgical or hospital intervention? No. No. Spirit, is Senator Federman having psychological issues? Yes. Is Senator Federman working it out privately with a therapist and or psychiatrist, etc.? Yes. Okay. Spirit, clear please. Is Senator Federman going to run for re-election as a Democrat for the Senate seat in Pennsylvania? No. Very interesting. Clear, please. Spirit, is Senator Federman going to switch party running for the Senate in Pennsylvania as a red hat? No. Clear, please. So, Spirit, is Senator Federman simply going to serve his term out and walk away? Yes. Okay. Well, that's okay. I mean, if this is not for him, that's okay. It's okay. I wish him love and light, a lot of peace and wellness and good health going forward. Whatever his decision is, whatever he ultimately does. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. It won't be the first time. And I sent him... Oh, I have the chills. Woo! I sent him love from the Creator, that's for sure. Okay. I am not going to throw any more cards. I'm going to bring out for you all my dowsing rods. I have a question. Spirit, I need a hug. Thank you. What a nice hug. Okay, 1 is good. 2 is good too. I'm ready to work now. Thank you. Thank you for showing your energy and being here with us. Oh yeah. Spirit is ready to go. Spirit. Mark Rutte of NATO and I want to say Finland, but I don't know why I want to say that. I don't know what country he's from. Mark Rutte when he was at the recent conference that was held with all the representatives of all the countries, maybe it was a NATO thing. Did Mark Rutte, who knows everything and probably more, did he show Felon45 the documented evidence, or as we call them, the receipts, that he has showing Felon45 to not just be a felon, but to be a traitor? Did Mark Rutte show him these documents? Yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. This is no, or when they separate like that. Right now, this is just Spirit with a sense of humor. Well, of course Spirit would have a sense of humor. You would have to have a job like that. Think about it. Everybody calling on you all the time. No, help me, help me, help me. My spirit guide, there's got to be someone who has a good sense of humor, because I do. And I like to be funny and fun and all that jazz. Did Mark Rutte sit down with Felon45 and say, here's the receipts, you need to go? Did he do that in his own way? Yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Yes, he did. Okay. Spirit, did Felon45 lose his balance, emotional, psychiatric, you know what I mean, his balance when he found out that Rutte had all of this information, which basically means that he's not the only one. There's more. And there's Epps stuff and all kinds of abuses and so on and so forth. So he did show him that, didn't he? Okay. Want to give everybody a hug, Spirit? No, you only want to give it to me. Thank you. That's because they're my dowsing rods. You know what I'm saying, you guys. Brought my true crime out. Let's just pull a few of these. This is directly about Felon45. Is that a plant, or are these missing documents? You see that envelope? Yeah. There's still stuff that's missing. And it's all about money. Who would be so surprised? And celebrity. And don't take everything literally. Fame, celebrity, whatever. It's not just a singer. He wants to run away, but he can't run. Ooh. Dismemberment. One more and that's it. Hit the road, Jack. I don't mean Jack, as in Smith. Wow. Wow. I have the chills. Like, I literally, you can't even see it, but I have the chills. Ooh. Okay. I'm actually reading this in the afternoon. on Tuesday. It is 12:51, but I'm going to set this up to to publish for early evening, so you don't forget me. I'm wishing all of you a wonderful rest of your day. If you're working and things are going well, I'm very happy. If they're not going well, I hope you have a really fast day. It'll be better tomorrow. Please like and subscribe. Bring your family, bring your friends. And let me know if you have questions, as many of you have done. Thanking the two people asking me. It's Yvette and then one other person, but I didn't write down the name. I'm so sorry. I'll be more careful next time. Regarding the Mark Rutte question. Anyway, wishing everyone joy and peace.